Hello guys, what is up? It is B Rahul here, bringing you guys a Be a Pro gameplay. Yes, be a pro. You might be thinking to yourselves, Rahul, this isn't one recording. Yes, so you guys, if you guys didn't know, I basically, for the whole Be a Pro, I did this in one recording. And now I'm just gonna take bits and pieces of it and send it to you guys. So that way I can work on bigger, better content. So if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Also, this is going to be the first episode of many. Actually the second episode after the Chicago Bears franchise, and we are right wing slash center slash right wing, and I basically facilitate or help out the offense. I'm not a defensive player anymore, which is odd to say the least. That's just how it is, the best way I can put it. Yeah. So, this is just how it is. Basically, what we're doing here is now, because of the power play system and everything, I'm trying to put myself in games where I think it's helpful for you guys. I might simulate some just because I don't want to make it so cheesy. I haven't played and that kind of goal. Hey, I scored the first goal of the game. And also, I do have to say, it's a 2-game total goal series. The CHL, they do things a little bit differently, and this is like the playoff system. So we're in. I guess this is the pool point. So basically, yeah, Shinko scored a goal. So I scored a goal. Shinko scored a goal. So you kind of get a feeling of what's going to happen. Be a Pro. I like Be a Pro so much. Like I said, if you guys do enjoy this kind of stuff, let me know. More importantly, so you're going to be seeing the next couple of games. This is pre-recorded in advance, so that way I get all the content that I have desired, wanting to get out, and then I can focus on other things. Be a Pro in the future, after you see all of this, is going to come out alongside with the Boston Bruins alumni franchise, and basically that's how I would want it, and that's how I'm gonna make it, as like a system where basically it's like if actually I take that back. This is gonna be after the Quebec Nordiques game, so game 6 and 7, which you guys already saw. Not the Chicago Bears, because that's going to be a whole other thing. You guys, I hope, enjoy Game 6 and 7. We are, in that series, facing against Washington Capitals. So, in the conference finals. So, I hope you enjoy that. This, however, is CHL. The thing is, I am not familiar, and we're on a 5-on-3, and I'm the center, and wow, I did a good one. You might be thinking to yourselves, Raul, why are you in the CHL? Well, I could be asking myself the same thing. I don't know why I'm in the CHL. I could have done be a pro, like a goalie be a pro. I have my favorite YouTuber doing it. I don't know how he does goalie. Well, he does it really well. So that's just how it is, really. And as you see right here, there's not much interaction. Most of the time, it's a 5-on-3, so this is like really scary. I have to, and this is what happens, and I didn't realize about this. I would have this kind of moments where I wouldn't clear the puck, or I wouldn't go to the bench because my stamina is low. That's what actually is like a decrease in grade. And if you get certain points on major things, or decrease in major things like attributes and stuff like that, it actually can impact your overall. So that's what's been happening. That's what's been happening. Let's put it. Alright. So this is the end of the first period, when and it's 2-1, we're losing. And by the way, to say the least, I'm gonna actually mention this in the video. It doesn't matter if the team, if there's a tie. I said this before. If you tie, and it's like, and since this is a 2-game total goal series, it doesn't really matter. 2 games, the amount of goals in both games, that's what matters. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. So right here, I actually started in the game, and I called for a very bad pass. I used my knowledge from NHL 19 and franchise to see if some of this would work. If it actually does work, basically, like, I was with my draft stock based off how I was playing. You would kind of understand, and I did it like a good dive block right there. I kind of would think that you guys would understand that I wasn't going to be a high draft pick. As you know, I tried to be a pro, and I was always getting ejected because I didn't know if you did fights in CHL, you'll automatically get ejected. And I was drafted by the Montreal Canadiens. I didn't want to be drafted by the Montreal Canadiens, and I felt awkward. Why? Because I'm a Boston Bruins fan. And if I want to stay with, do a career with a team, I better do it correctly. This is not one of them. Sadly. And, well, for the Montreal Canadiens, if I ever proceeded with it. And the Montreal Canadiens, yes, they are one of the best franchises, and hockey franchises, to ever put a man on the ice, rink, hockey arena. However, as I said, I'm a Boston Bruins fan, and there's no way I'm gonna put myself in a Boston. I wear a jersey as a Montreal Canadian. Now, back in the NHL 19 be a pro, I did put my guy on the Toronto Maple Leafs. Okay, Well, that was my decision. Yes, I was a newbie when it came to teen. I pumped out NHL 19 content a lot. But it was one of those things where you had to understand, I was new at the time. I was new to NHL 19 content. Yeah, pisses me off. And this is what happens. It's like endurance, stamina. And I'm like, come on. If you're replicating, at least have good scoreboards. And stuff like that. And EA, NHL. That's just how it is. Really. This is what you produce? Seriously? This is what you produce? Tactic-wise and everything. And also, there was a power play. We were on 5-on-4. And this was very critical, to say the least. And also, 1 minute 56 seconds left into the second period. I was right wing, and all that stuff. Power play is about to end, which is a good thing. Bank pass, whatever that is called, turned around, tried to score a goal. That didn't work. Went down the rink. It's not conventional, to say the least. What I'm doing, this isn't conventional. Look, editing while looking at this, are you kidding me? I was trying to score a goal right before the end of the period, and this is what I get. And I was not listening, and this is why if you stay in your shift longer than you're supposed to, then you actually get punished, or this is what happens. I started in the third period. I had full energy, which was really weird because I did follow my coach instructions. Yeah, that happened. So obviously I was taking it up the ice. And I actually got an assist. Rusika scored a goal. So now we're tied. So if you saw the last episode, basically in this game, if our opponent would have to tie the amount of goals scored that we had, and basically, yeah, and Shinko scored another goal. Okay, Shinko, you're doing well. My point is, that's just how it happened. So, if hypothetically we were to draw, it still would not have mattered anyway, because we would have scored the same exact, our team would have had more points than the other team. So, and the AI, and this is coming from a guy who's from the CHL, from Europe. The team's name that I'm actually a part of is the, what's it called? Hockey Club Ocelari Trinek. Okay. I don't know exactly, but, So this is what's happening. This is how we're scoring our goals. Now. Okay. Bad call for a pass. Oh my god. I'm a rookie. I'm practically going to be a rookie in the NHL. And I then get a stick infraction. Guys, You know how it was at NHL 19. I didn't know what the heck to do with stick infractions. And now it was a 4-on-4. And apparently a goal was scored by the opponent. Fowler scored a goal. So basically, we had control of the power play. And I basically wanted to score a goal. And I did that before I went to the bench. 2 goals scored. I'm ready to get my hat trick. And we had to tie at least, because if you saw the score in the last game, that would mean something. A lot. For like us hockey, for our team. And I was like playing like tactics and stuff like that. Like if we can do this, if we can pull it off, if we can somehow make it, which, okay, sure, I knew we were gonna do that, and our goal was we had to score a goal, which was the point, really, but we couldn't, like, stop them offensive, like, defensive-wise. And I went to the bench. I had a B- grade overall. I was thought, okay, good. Next, what happened was my surprise. They both scored goals on opposite ends. Both teams scored a goal, and I knew that wasn't going to do justice, so I was like, you know what? Let me do it. Let me. Like, I wanted to save the day. This CHL is like the farm system for the NHL. And you know what? I might as well, like, you know, like, score a goal if I can possibly can. And there was an empty net. Why? Because they needed a goal. I was a total idiot. And Neshasil scored a goal. What does that mean? I was accredited for an assist, but this was clutch time. So it didn't matter if we scored a goal or not. We still had it in our bag to be like, you know what, we did it. So now it's a tie. Look at the last episode, and we're still here. We're still gonna to the next round as long as they don't score like a certain amount of goals, which would have led us to go into overtime. We're playing defense as much as we possibly can. So at the final moments, guys, all I can say is we have made it to the next round. Thank you all so much for watching. Y'all are legends in my book as well as for me. I will see y'all in the next one. Take it easy and peace. Yep.